Hey everybody, Francis back here, Western New York Athletics, outside Bennett High School as we await the Bennett Tigers. They are just moments away from departing to Syracuse for the Class AA state championship tomorrow. That's at 3 o'clock in Syracuse at the Carrier Dome. They're going to face a team called Carmel from downstate. So we're expecting to see the Tigers any second now. They will get on their bus, and then they will get a mini motorcade down Main Street to the 33. So wonderful acts by the Buffalo Police and the fire departments. Big thank you to Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown's team for setting this all up. So that's what we're waiting for right now. So just bear with us. We're about to see the Tigers and see that little parade. We may talk to Coach McDuffie for a little bit as well, but this is just to get us ready for tomorrow. You know, I'm sure these guys are excited. Us at Western New York Athletics are excited. You may notice a bunch of our guys are right now in Syracuse. They're helping out with the other state championship games. I believe there's the first one's going on right now at Newton, Syracuse. I believe it's the Class D game. I forget who is playing, but our guys are helping out with that NFHS broadcast. Reminder, the game tomorrow will be on NFHS. If you don't know already, it is a subscription. But if you watch any of the other games, the same subscription counts for it. Nevertheless, WNY Athletics will still have our live pregame, halftime, and postgame shows as we've been doing all postseason long, so you'll be able to see that. So it looks like they're about to get ready. I think the bus is here. Looks like the bus is here, so the fire department, police, just kind of waiting on the team. I believe the kids just got out, just dismissed from school just a few minutes ago. They may be talking to someone right now, possibly Buffalo Bill. I wasn't quite sure, but it sounds like they are having a quick pregame day before speech, so that'll be pretty cool. So I think for that, I'll just kind of leave it up for now, walk back behind the camera, and in a few moments you'll get to see the Tigers. Again, for those just tuning in, we're waiting on the Bennett Tigers. For those just tuning in here on Restream on Western New York Athletics, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, waiting on the Bennett Tigers. They're getting set to depart to Syracuse for tomorrow's Class AA state championship game. Yeah, they'll have a motorcade parade coming up in a little bit. As soon as they board the bus, it'll be on Main Street. Motorcade from the Buffalo Police and Buffalo Fire Departments. We'll try to bring you that live right here on Western New York Athletics. I just noticed behind me we have another bus has just arrived at the parking lot. You can see in your left side of your screen, there's a Buffalo police car. There's another one kind of behind it. There's also a fire truck here. Wow. All right, hey, we're back. Looks like they're coming back with the Bennett Tigers, about to come out. Thank you for tuning in Western New York Athletics to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Again, Bennett Tigers getting set to depart for Syracuse for the Class AA State Championship. I believe they're talking to a Buffalo Bill right now. I could be wrong. I do think they have a speaker right now. They're getting a talk from before they depart for the bus. They will get a nice motorcade parade from the Buffalo Police Department and Buffalo Fire Department. Thank you to Mayor Brown's team for setting that up. Put this on mute real quick. We're not going anywhere until we're done, so stick around. Keep us on in the background. So you're ready to welcome the Bennett Tigers. And here are the Bennett Tigers. A few of them at least coming out. I think it's a bit of a false alarm. That's okay.
Did y'all officially come out yet or no? Not yet? All right. wearing glasses ever since.
Hey guys, Francis back here. Just checking in with you. We're waiting on the Bennett Tigers again. They're going to the Class AA state championship tomorrow. They're getting set to depart for Syracuse. They're going to spend the night out there before their game, 3 o'clock from the Carrier Dome. They are going to get a police motorcade escort from the police and fire departments. Big thank you to Migger Brown's team for setting this up. So you can see Tigers are right at the door, about ready to come out. So the motorcade will be across Main Street up to the 33. So we'll try to get that as best we can. But we're just sticking around right now before they let the Tigers out. We may talk to Coach McDuffie, maybe. Don't want to make any promises, but that's what we're sticking around for. So sure to stick around for that.
How much time do you think?
You might be another 15 minutes.
Okay. I'll come in.
Coach, when you're ready, can we grab you for a quick sound? All right, thanks. All right, so you heard about 15 minutes. They're going to come out and hit the, start to head onto the bus. We'll talk to Coach McDuffie in a bit, so stick around. Maybe put us on in the background for a bit. You'll catch that, the Tigers coming out, and you'll catch that nice motorcade. Remember, game tomorrow is 3 o'clock at the Carrier Dome. You can watch right on the NFHS network. That is a subscription, but if you caught the other games, you're already covered for it. And of course, Western New York Athletics will have the pregame, halftime, and postgame on our channels, just like you're seeing this video. So be sure to watch for that. So I'll turn the microphone off again for a little bit, so if you don't hear any sound, no need to worry. I did that on purpose. But yeah, just stay patient, and you'll catch the Tigers as they get ready to depart to Syracuse. Hey, Francis back, checking back in for Western New York Athletics. Again, we're just waiting for the Bennett Tigers to come out, coming for their departing for their state championship game tomorrow. They're going to stay the night in Syracuse, so I'll hop on the bus, maybe about 10 minutes or so, get a police escort from Buffalo Police and Fire Departments. So we're just kind of waiting for that. So just be patient here. You can put a sound in the background. I won't be offended. I won't notice either. There's this great article on WIVB.com by the great Jerry Sullivan. I'm sure you all know him out there. And he talked to Coach McDuffie and, of course, Isaiah McDuffie. And I guess it sounds like Isaiah is in town for this, which is a great thing for him and that McDuffie family, that he's going to be able to be in town to watch the state title game. I think his year, I think they came up just short at the stadium, as we see Coach McDuffie come out here with some jerseys and stuff.
Hello.
Sorry, Tommy, I guess I should have noticed you.
That's all right.
You want to start?
Just as soon as she's ready, we'll I'm going to ask a simple question. Even though we know the answer. What's going on here today?
What's going on here today? A lot of excitement. The kids are very enthusiastic. We're very together, and they're super excited about going up to Syracuse and representing not only Section 6, not only Western New York, not only themselves, not only our school, and not only our community. Like I said, it's a village approach from the beginning, and that's what they're excited about.
Sorry, I was just going to say, those are a lot of things you just mentioned, representing the community, their families, parents, the school. What do you think the gravity of that means to them?
One of the funnest things that I've got to do and have been blessed to do is teach kids. And sometimes the things are so big and the moment is so big in their life. I don't think that they realize the magnitude of the whole picture until 5 years or 10 years back. When they look on it, they'll appreciate it more. But I tell you, they're super excited, and they're super excited for this opportunity. And we're going to go out and we're going to give it our best shot. And we're going to do what we can to make everybody in Western New York proud of us.
You guys would be the second BPS team to win a state title. If you pull it off tomorrow, what would that mean to you guys?
It's a big deal, and it would mean the world to us. But we understand that it'll be a win for everybody in BC, in the Buffalo Public Schools, and it'll be big because these guys will be able to cement themselves as one of the best teams that ever played in Buffalo Public Schools history.
What does it mean you get this? You're about to get a motorcade from the police and fire department. How does that feel? What do you think that means to the kids?
Oh, I think they're super excited. When they looked out here, I think they seen and they were surprised. And now I think the situation is just starting to sink in a little bit more. And you know what? They're blessed, and everybody's blessed to be at this point. And, we got to thank our great creator for putting breath in everybody's body to be able to accomplish what we have so far. And, like I said, hopefully we can come back, with a win. But our goal is to make everybody proud, and I'm pretty sure we've done that so far.
Did I hear you earlier? They were talking. Somebody was talking to them earlier.
Yes, one of the Bills came out. Mr. Williams came out, gave him a nice speech, and we're so thankful for that. So, not only did they get to see a Green Bay Packer, they got to see a Buffalo Bill. And then Emmanuel Sanders have a nice tape that he did for them when we get to the hotel. So, I want to thank the Bills organization also for helping us, for letting their players come out. And, I'm really, really appreciative to the two Bills that came out and spent time and took their valuable time, because I understand how busy these guys are. And you know what? Those guys gave great speeches because I actually seen the tape. And you know what? Those guys understand their role models, and our kids really, really look up to them.
Real quick, logistically, why are you deciding to leave today and stay the night rather than just leave tomorrow morning?
Well, because once again, these kids, they need to be able to settle down, be even killed, and get some rest before the game comes with no distractions. And it's a good time for us to be together, and it's a good time for us to just appreciate the moment together. So that's why we decided to leave. And Dr. Cash, once again, he supported us with this. He was one of the people who made it happen, along with Mike House, along with Miss Sharon Belton Cotman, and along with our principal, Mr. Alvarez. And I'm very thankful and grateful that they gave us their support.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you and good
Thank
luck.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys just heard from Coach McDuffie of the Bennett Tigers. He just talked a little bit about the next 24 hours for these Tigers. They get ready to depart to Syracuse for that Class AA state championship tomorrow. They'll face Carmel, team from downstate. You heard Coach McDuffie talk to Kyle Williams, just talk to the team. They are going to be getting a special speech from Manuel Sanders later tonight in the hotel room at Syracuse. Yeah, kickoff is tomorrow, Coach, at 3 o'clock. Coach talked about how proud they are to be in this moment, to represent not only themselves, their school, Buffalo Public Schools, but the entire Western New York community. It's something that they take very, very seriously. So you think, sounds like this moment's starting to sink in for them. You'll be able to watch again that interview. I thought Coach McDuffie had a lot of great things to say. Again, he did say, and I did kind of say it earlier, the Green Bay Packer he was referring to was his son, Isaiah McDuffie, who, of course, played here at Bennett, was a Connolly Cup winner. You can tell Coach McDuffie very proud of his team for making it this far, and he hopes they can take it home a championship tomorrow night. So again, it looks like Tigers are just moments away from coming out here. Probably imagine they need another bus. I see one bus here. I don't think it's big enough, definitely, for all of them. So I think we're waiting another bus. Buffalo Fire and Police Departments are here, so we're going to try to get that motorcade parade as well. For that as well. A little bit about the team Bennett will be facing Carmel. actually built very similar to the way Bennett is, of strong rushing attack. They have a couple guys who can run the ball. Joe Masai is their leading rusher. You'll see him number 5. And they've been blowing out their teams, sort of like as Bennett has for the past few weeks, but they've been kind of blowing out their opponents really all season long. They've only given up an average of about 6 points per game. That's the Carmel Rams. And they scored about 33 average per game. I forgot my notes on me, but so I'm just doing this out of my head. But yeah, they'll certainly be a tough opponent for these Tigers. Again, that'll be 3 o'clock tomorrow on the NFHS network. We will have our live pregame, halftime, and postgame show right here on Western New York Athletics. Again, it looks like got to remember also as well, not all the players on the Bennett team is made up of different schools, so they got to come from other schools as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was just Dominic Allen who walked in. I recognized him by the hat he was wearing and his height. Not 100% that's him, but I think that might be him. So yeah, kids are coming from other schools, so they got to come together and get ready. In a few minutes, they'll be off to Syracuse. So for that, I'll take a quick break, turn off the microphone. So no sound, don't worry. But stick around and catch this pretty big moment for the Bennett Tigers and the Buffalo community. Hey everyone, Francis back again here for Western New York Athletics. Just checking in, let you know we're at Bennett High School, waiting the Tigers. They're getting ready to hit the bus to Syracuse. They play tomorrow in the Class AA State Championship against Carmel. It's 3 o'clock kickoff from the Carrier Dome. We'll have that'll be on the NFHS network. We'll also have a pregame, halftime, and postgame show on Western New York Athletics right here. It's Western New York Athletics, same way you're watching this. Tigers should be on in a few moments. We talked to Coach McDuffie a little bit ago. Talked about what it meant to be at this stage right now for the Tigers. Seems to him like the moment is starting to sink in for the players. The fact that they're going to a state title, what this means. The fact that their players are proud to represent not only their school, their district, but really all of Western New York, their community. So these guys are pretty excited. Again, about to hit the bus. Going to get a police and fire escort from Buffalo Police Fire Departments. Big thank you to the Mayor Byron Brown's team for setting this all up. So you'll be able to watch Coach McDuffie's. We talked to him maybe for about 2-3 minutes. So once we get the motorcade, we're going to keep this going throughout until we get the motorcade in. But once that ends, this will all be posted, of course, and you'll be able to watch Coach McDuffie's thoughts on this moment. So be sure to watch for that. I know the rest of the Western Athletics crew, or a lot of the crew, is in Syracuse right now. They're helping broadcast the rest of the state championship games. I believe the first one is happening right now. It is the Class D game going on. So if you want to catch some high school football right now, NFHS Network is the place to do it. It's a subscription. Get $10, but if you caught any other games on NFHS, you're already covered. And that $10 will get you for tomorrow's game as well. So I'm hearing the players will be out in just a few moments, so bear with us. We're going to get them as they come out. All right, and it appears the Tigers are getting ready to come out. See, it's Dominic Allen. You probably can't see on your screen, but And that right door right there, number 4 for Dominic Allen, Tigers' leading rusher this season. And here come the Tigers. You can see now the Bennett Tigers are just about to hit the bus, packing their bags, about to make their way to Syracuse. That engine you're hearing in the background is a Buffalo Fire Department engine. They, along with the Buffalo Police Department, will help lead a motorcade parade as they start the Tigers on their journey to Syracuse. They will be staying the night. Kickoff tomorrow is 3 p.m. for the Class AA state championship game. Looks like another bus has arrived. Trying to get things situated here in the parking lot. A little tight here, but they'll manage. Looks like the cheerleaders are coming along as well for tomorrow's state title game. See some players going back in for obligatory snacks. I'm seeing Gatorade, water. I see apples, chips, lots of food. Again, for those of you just tuning in, we're at Bennett High School. Wes Francis back here at Bennett High School. Bennett Tigers football team about to depart for the state championship game. They're going to take on Carmel tomorrow, 3 o'clock at the Carrier Dome. Team's about to get a motorcade parade from the Buffalo Fire and Police Departments. Thank you again to Mayor Brown's team for setting this up. All right, so we're not going to stop the stream, folks, so that's why I'm kind of walking with my tripod right now. We're going to head out to Main Street in front of the school so we can catch as the motorcade leads the Bennett Tigers team. I don't know if it looks any better like this. Can't really see much, so we'll just kind of keep this going. Beautiful, brisk day here in the city of Buffalo. So if any of you are on Main Street right now or about to hit Main Street by Sisters Hospital, you're going to see flashing sirens. No need to panic. There's no emergency. It's just the Bennett Tigers en route to claim a state championship. Hey, checking back in, everybody. About a minute 10 into this. We're at the end of the parking lot at Bennett High School. You can see down there those buses in the back are full of Bennett Tigers football players, and they're getting ready to depart to Syracuse for tomorrow's Class AA state championship. And they're going to get a motorcade escort out the parking lot and down Main Street to the 33. So we're just kind of at the edge of the parking lot here waiting for that little parade to start. Looks like a bit of a traffic jam, but I'm sure they'll get through it in a little bit. And you'll get to see all the sirens and hear all the sirens and lights and everything. We talked to Coach McDuffie a little bit ago. He talked about what this moment means for him and his team, mostly his team, and how his team's just excited to represent their community this weekend. You can kind of see in your right side, Bennett students are dismissed from school. So when the stream's over, you can catch that sound from Coach McDuffie on his thoughts at this moment. Again, the Bennett Tigers will play Carmel, a team from downstate, built very similar to them. They've been dominating teams all season, very run-heavy team. So it'll be a good matchup tomorrow. Class AA state title will be on the NFHS network. There'll be pregame, halftime, and postgame coverage, again, live right here on Western New York Athletics that you'll be able to watch. We'll be at the Carrier Dome. Myself, Joe Daniel, Tim Chiefa will be there. I believe it's going to be Stu Boyer, legendary broadcaster here in the Buffalo area. We'll be on the call with Western New York Athletics Tom Prince, who, of course, you all knows these Bennett and all these teams really like the back of his hand. So it should be a good broadcast. It will be a good broadcast from those two. Do a great job tomorrow. That is a $10 fee for the NFHS network, if you didn't already know. Subscription fee. It's out of our control, of course. It's because it's a state game. They have the rights to it. But that $10 fee does get you the rest of the games happening this weekend. And the other state playoff games they had just played. And if you already watched the other games on NFHS, you're already covered. So you don't need to worry about that. So again, looks like dismissals happening. Like you see a police car in the back trying to set themselves up here. So we'll get the motorcade going in just a little bit. So again, it's tomorrow. So again, state title games tomorrow, 3 o'clock. We're just waiting for the escort for the Tigers football team. All right, all right, here we go. Here's the parade. Buffalo Police, Buffalo Fire Department coming to bring along the Bennett Tigers.
Take it back.
All right, so that's going to do it for our broadcast, Western New York Athletics. You just saw the Bennett Tigers make their way. They are now on their way to Syracuse, going down Main Street. They'll be playing in tomorrow's Class AA state title game against Carmel. Carmel, you can watch that on the NFHS network. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff, but there's going to be pregame at 2:45 right here on Western New York Athletics, so be sure to watch that. We also talked to Coach McDuffie earlier and caught the players. We also caught the players coming out of the school earlier. So when the stream ends, you'll be able to watch all of that as well. So that'll do it for us right now. So for Western New York Athletics, I'm Francis Beck. Have a great day, and remember, and join us tomorrow at the Carrier Dome for kickoff of this Tigers take on Carmel in the Class AA state championship.